Hey makers, this is Dhruveen and welcome to the another episode of Wednesday with DEX. In today's episode, I am going to talk about one of the interesting DEX expression which is all function in Power BI. Most of us have always a question that in which scenario and in which use case we can use all function. We will be talking about those things in detail throughout this entire session. One more important announcement. I launched my own Instagram page where I am uploading different short tips and tricks related Power Platform. So do follow me on my Instagram. The Insta ID is available here or maybe in the description box. So without wasting much time, let's get started with all function. But before that, here is an intro. Here I am on my machine and here I have opened one of the Power BI report. First of all, the question arises in your mind that in which scenario we can use all function. So let me explain you that with the help of example. Basically I have taken one insurance company's data where I have different claim information for every year by each delivery company. At this moment you can see that I have displayed total claim cost by delivery company. Now all function is something which returns all the rows in the table or all the values in the K column and ignoring any filter that has been applied. Now what do we mean by that? Let's say at this moment with this measure, if I'm applying filter based on different delivery company, so you can see that this total claim cost is being changed. Let's say I'm applying 2017, so it is also changing this value, meaning whatever the filters that we are applying on our slicers, based on that my table is automatically filtered. When you use all expression, what it does, it ignore all the slicers that is available in your Power BI report. Now what do we mean by all slicers? Let me specify that thing. There are two options when you use the all function. Either you can ignore filters on your entire table or you can ignore the filters for the specific columns. So let's talk about that thing in detail. Let me create one new measure over here. I am just giving my measure name as totals all function is equal to, I just wanted to use calculate function. Inside that I just wanted to take the sum of my claim cost and then in filter I want to apply all function. So when you select all, you can see the syntax. Either you need to provide table name or column name, right? So it will return all the rows in a table or all the values in the column, ignoring any filters that might have been applied, right? This is the same thing that I mentioned. So let's say for an example, let me just apply on entire table. So my table name is sheet 1. So let's select that and just close the bracket and hit enter. So my measure has been created. Now let me pull that value over here in the total section. So you can see that it is showing me the entire sum in all the rows, right? It has ignored all the filters. So here you can see that this is my row context. Still it removes that filter and show me overall sum in this particular column. So let's say now even I'm applying any filter, it is same for everyone. It's not being changed anywhere, right? So this is all function with entire data set. Now the question arises in your mind that in which scenario you can use this function. Sometimes there are scenarios where you need to provide some values in your card in your Power BI report, that let's say you are showing some sales by month and you have some amount of sales happen in the entire year, but you do not want to apply any filter on the total sales throughout the year. So at that time you can use the all function and just provide that measure into your card and you are good to go. Now let's say for an example, let's talk about columns. So I'm just modifying the same measure that we just created. Now instead of using the entire data set in all, let's just apply my filter on the specific column that I just want to ignore. So let's say I just wanted to ignore my filter on delivery company. So I will just type in the all expression, I'm just providing the column name and just hit enter, and let's see the impact. So here you can see that I am able to see this particular total like this. Now I just apply my all expression on delivery company column. So it will ignore this filter. But what happens if I select year? So when I select here, you can see that this value has been changed. Meaning, if you need a functionality that your filter is only ignored on the specific column, at that time you can choose all with the column name, right? Now let me talk about some use case for this scenario as well. Now let's say I just wanted to find out the percentage of sales, like for DHL, this is my total claim, and I just wanted to divide that with respect to the total sum for that particular year. So how can I achieve that? At that time, this all expression will help us a lot. Let's see how. I'm creating a new measure for that, and I'm just giving the measure name as percentage ratio, and I'm just providing calculate. I'm just using divide function. First of all, in numerator I need total claim cost, which I already have. In denominator I will just use calculate function. Inside that I need sum of total cost, and I just wanted to use all function, which will ignore all the delivery companies, right? And just complete the bracket and hit enter. Now I'm just adding that column over here, and here we are. Let's say for an example, let me just open up my calculator. So what it is doing is, for DHL the total claim is 15990, and it is dividing that with 66630, right? So it is giving me the exact percentage here. And let's say for an example I am applying slicer, so even that time as well this percentage ratio keeps as it is. It is not applying that particular filter on this particular calculation. And same way, let's say if I apply my filter on claim year, definitely that will work. So over here my filter will work, and according to that this calculation also being changed, right? So this is how you can simply use all function and achieve so many complex things and ignore the filter parameters that you want. Hope now you are clear about all expression in the Power BI. Now in my next DEX episode, which function you want to cover me? Add your opinion in the comment section. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. I am uploading regular content on Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agents, Teams and SharePoint every day on my channel. So make sure that you hit subscribe so you will never miss any updates from my channel. If you are looking for any consultancy, here is the website. Click on that. It will redirecting you to this page. Go to the contact page and fill out your query and send it to me. If you are looking to follow me on all my social media handles, here is the Linktree URL where you can follow me on all my social media handles. If you are interested to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, here are the links. I request everyone to follow me on my Instagram page. The reason is that I am uploading different short tips and tricks related Power Platform onto this channel. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram. The Insta ID is very simple. Just type Power Platform Guy on your search window and you are good to go. If you wanted to listen different Power Platform related podcast, here is the podcast channel. Click on that. It will redirecting you to this page. Over here, you can listen your favorite Power Platform podcast on different podcast platform like Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and much more. If you are interested to follow me on different short videos related Power Platform, here is a separate channel called Digital Dhruvin. Subscribe the channel and show your love over there as well. This is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session. Have a great day. Goodbye.